Good morning, my beautiful people. Let's see what the cards have in store for today. Boom, 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 boom. Queen of, ooh. Chat. I'm not going to take them because it's 3 at a time. But messages of something you've been holding on to is coming in. I apologize to that little girl that you used to be. I feel like once you do that, somebody's coming in to be your big strong man, your big strong protector. Okay, look how big he is. But you gotta stop holding on to that old person or old mindset. Yeah, something's gotta go. Release. Okay, release to receive. I feel like you have hope of a mustard seed right now. Like, it's a Page of Pentacles, but I'm looking at the trees in the back. The trees in the mountains. The mountains don't have any water. They don't have anything. But them trees, they've been nurtured. They've been there for a long time. They're grounded. Big, strong man. And he gonna tell you how you feel. You won't have to look for it. Yeah. You're moving on. Is this supposed to be in reverse? Yes, it is. Okay. Self-discipline, boredom, feeling stuck, perfectionism, work without reward. You've been grinding towards something and it has not been giving you any fruit. The King of Cups is at the bottom. You've been grinding for something and it has not been giving you any reward. Spirit is saying, go back to what you've been wishing for, what you've been hoping for, what you've been having faith for. It's not going to come to pass. Right? It's something that you truly, truly want, but you feel like you're not going to get it. Spirit is like, please have that mustard seed so that you can have this abundance. But you can't have this abundance if you are still trying to overwork yourself. But I feel like with this, you're about to load up on one of those ships. At this point, I'm just getting multiple cards. The house you once stayed in is no longer suitable. You're protecting it. And love is, ooh, that Empress, how beautiful. Retreat, yeah. You're picking yourself, you're going away. And you're protecting this abundance that you truly want. And choosing yourself is getting you this Lovers. You're thinking small, bitch. Think big. You know, thank you. Past life connection. What else? Passions. Did you let go of your passions for something? You've been working hard for something, so you stopped doing the things that you're passionate about? But now you're realizing that you would have to keep doing those passions because it's actually your other half. I thought a card flipped, but I just know. And that's, yeah. You have to become one again with your passions. You're trying to do this without doing the things that you love, and it's becoming harder and harder. It's taking time. You've gained wisdom, you've gained insight, you've been doing some learning about who you are, what you want. You're afraid, but you want abundance more than anything, so you're going to do it anyway. What else? And that's what's bringing this new opportunity for you to see what you've been carrying and what needs to go, especially with that declutter. Put them cigarettes down and let's get to work. Put them cigarettes down and let's get to work. And when I say that, people who typically smoke cigarettes are super stressed out. That's what gets them to start smoking. And once you become one with yourself, it brings back your power to manifest and to take new leaps towards new things and to put in the work. Yep, and it's bringing you back into you. Hold on steady, moving on. What song is it? I feel like it's in the movie. I'm not going to take 3. But that retreat card came back out. You made a sacrifice and it's led to your success. You got to risk it for a reward. If you lose something to become better, that means you never needed it. If you lose something and become better and it comes back in a sense of like in a healthy way, not a toxic way, then it was meant to be. Taking some time, honey. But you had to protect yourself through deception. You needed to learn what not to breathe life into because it was deceit. Ooh. Yeah. Pay attention, dedication. Spread your wings. With this leap, I feel like this wisdom is allowing you to pay attention. Are you reading books again? Like you're researching, you're studying, maybe using Claude, ChatGPT to build a process for you, but you're looking at the small print, okay? Because you're letting go of that fear because you want your wants more than the fear can control you. Yep, you're opening up. And you're realizing how blessed your passions are. Is that from the card that fell? Yeah. Okay, yay. Like Oscar Proud, that boy knew his stuff was gonna work out. Eventually something did work out for him, right? But he never lost his faith. He kept going after his passions because he knew that's what he was designed to do. And he had a lot of funding behind him and his crappy food, if we think about it. Like, he had a lot of funding between the labs and the monkey and all kind of stuff. Now, I don't know if Trudy gave him the monkey because she is a veterinarian, but you know what I mean? One card, please. Yep, you're learning how to forgive yourself, forgive the past, let go of the past. One thing I've learned is I will forgive, but I don't forget. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay? But your promises are worth these sleepless nights. Getting what you want is worth these sleepless nights. You ain't even gonna care once you got it. You keep following the signs that lead away from fear, right? And spread to new horizons with that mountain in the back. This karmic battles, please be patient with my process of growth and change as I step into my power. I am making sure that everything is aligned so that I can be with you. I am severing my ties with the karmic situation and completing this cycle. And that's what's bringing you abundance. That's beautiful. Is there another card for that? And it's bringing back your hope. Okay. That's not on top. Afraid. No longer am I bound. No longer am I afraid. No longer am I silent, but I am working in silence for the things that I want, and I have expectations. Because I had a lot of regrets, right? I need to be open to change. Look, it's like the light is shining on the fears. Look, even the light shining on her. The light is shining on the fears. What do I want, right? It's been so long since I felt like my true self without these passions, without this burning desire to get what I want in life. I've just been content going with the flow, but now I see what I should have been doing. And that's bringing new beginnings with this new realignment back to yourself and allowing you to move on, to have multiple opportunities. The things you were learning, they are producing fruit now, right? You learned. You took the knowledge. You didn't just have the knowledge and do nothing with it. Right? And for this sacrifice and this sorry, apologize to yourself for the person you became when you didn't have those passions. And that'll clear your conscience and your feeling of like, dang, I took too long or whatever. That really takes too long. Everything happens in the right time. The world has opened up for you. Okay? The world has opened up for you. And you are finding inspiration instead of going towards deception. You got the light back in your eyes. That's what I feel like. It took a lot of work. Ooh. I can't make that up. You got the light back in your eye. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Something else flipped over. Interesting. You got the light back in your eyes. And that's calling in love. Because you're lighthearted, especially with this Empress. So I have to dilly-dally today. I got things to do. But I hope you guys like this reading. Fall back in love with yourself and your passions and the things that you truly like. I feel like so many people get caught in being there for other people and doing things for other people that they forget that there are things inside of them that they also have faith for or are hoping for, that they put on the back burner. Take it off the back burner and turn that eye on. I love that. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.